Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. In today's review, we're going to be talking about the recently released in theaters comic book film, The Marvels. I almost said The Marvels, The Marvels. Marvels, The Marvels. It released this past Friday, November 10th, only in theaters. And I went and saw it so I could give you this review to let you know if you should go see it. It is directed by Nia DaCosta, and she only has a couple directorial credits to her name, film credits to her name. Most recently being the horror remake Candyman, which was okay. I think it was more well received by audiences than it was critics. And then her directorial debut was a film called Little Woods back in 2018, starring Tessa Thompson and Lily James. So this one stars Brie Larson as Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, Teyonah Parris as Monica Rambeau. Spectrum, I think, is her comic book character name. And Iman Vellani, who is Kamala Khan, also Miss Marvel. Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Nick Fury, and that's pretty much it for the big names go. This one can be summed up as essentially Captain Marvel 2. And it is fine, right? It's a mid-level MCU film. It's got 3 writers, and that's all. You know how I always say that's the death nail for a film is when it has more than 2. It's easy to think that maybe this went through some revisions because of different things that happened but over time. We first meet Teyonah Parris' character in WandaVision, where at the end of that series, that's where she gets her powers, and her powers are light powers. She can see all spectrums of light. And then, we meet Iman Vellani's character, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, in her Disney Plus show. So credit to Disney and the MCU for bringing their shows that are streaming full circle back into feature films. I am not a big Captain Marvel, or I'm not a big Brie Larson Captain Marvel fan, just simply because, for whatever reason, her playing this character she's very wooden. And that was in Captain Marvel, and that's been in all of the other appearances she's made throughout the MCU so far. I will say, Nia DaCosta and the writers here give Carol Danvers emotion. There is a weird, out of place scene, and it's weird just because it's the MCU, but also not weird because it's MCU. Where they go to a planet where Brie Larson had to marry a prince in order to kind of get him out of some legal trouble. But the people of this planet only communicate through song, and it is a weird. It's a weird scene. It's out of place. It kind of comes out of left field, but it provides some character to Carol Danvers, and I enjoyed it that way. The villain here is forgettable. It's played by who is it played by? Zaw Ashton, who plays Dar-Benn. Essentially, this film is establishing Kamala Khan and Spectrum, Monica Rambeau, as very strong players in the MCU as far as their heroes go. and it's a bit of a redemption story for Brie Larson's character. It's fine. You can probably wait on it if you're an MCU fan like me. I took my daughter, went and saw it day one. I mean, it's not bad. It's right about, it's an hour 45, so it speeds by too. But there is the ending, which I thought was kind of forced, how the ending goes, like one of the last scenes in the film. I won't spoil it, but it sets up maybe a future film. And then the post credits or the mid credits scene, which is one of the biggest reveals in the MCU's history. It's pretty good. So, anyways, I've seen better. I'm not going to recommend it. You can probably wait till it hits Disney Plus in a couple months. But anyways, if you want to hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content here on the YouTube channel, we're doing big things. And you can follow us on all your favorite social media. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube. Everywhere you turn, there we are. Podcast releases weekly every Thursday on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms, so don't miss out. We'll catch you next time.
Monica, you gotta fly.
No.
Black girl magic.